Heyo, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Darth Rich, and we are back with Star Citizen once again. We're back in the hangar today, and we're going to have a look at a new ship that I have. Now, this ship was one that I probably thought I would never get to have a look at close up, but I'm kind of glad that I had. Today we're going to be looking at the M50 Interceptor. Now, this ship is designed for one thing and one thing only. A lot of the ships that we look at have a primary focus of what they're intending to do, but they can be changed or altered or perhaps adjusted to accommodate other different ways of using the spacecraft, but no such luck with this one. If you've got this ship, you're going fast. You're setting off and you're getting to your destination as quick as humanly or alienly possible. This is the M50 Interceptor, and isn't she just glorious? Wow, what a ship. Now, the first thing that staggered me was the size. It is tiny. It's a tiny little thing. It really is. You know, when you think of the, you know, I'm stood and let's just, you know, for argument's sake, say our avatar is 6 foot tall, then, you know, my head's not too far from the bottom of the cockpit there. The actual stats itself is that it is 11 meters in length and only 10 meters wide. I do love that view. It looks menacing. As always, let's have a look close up. Now, I hope this translates into the video. I do record everything at 1080p, admittedly only 30 frames a second, but maybe if I just stand still for a little bit, you might get an idea of how glorious this looks. Like, seriously, the you know, that looks like a fiberglass shell that's been very thinly painted, and then a lacquer's just gone on the top. You know, you really can see every single shine and blemish. Looks incredible, absolutely incredible. I've never seen anything like it. You know, it looks photographic, and the styling and the paint job, they've just got it absolutely spot on. Now, admittedly, these spacecraft will be used for racing in the universe. It's already been confirmed that racing will be quite a big part of the universe, and you know, people will be able to set out a career for themselves as a racing pilot, and we can only presume that fame and money will follow those that are particularly good at it. So, the size we've talked about, so it's not very long or wide. And then we come around here. Let's talk about size again. They are huge. Now, they may not be huge as you know, as if we compare them to some of the larger spacecraft, but if you think, so you can see the front of the engine there, and that goes all the way back to here, and we've got two of them. So the quoted mass of this ship is 12,000 kilograms. Now, to put that in context, the other super fast ship, which is the 300R, that comes in at just a shade over 20,000 kilos. This thing is going to be able to accelerate and to pivot and turn like nothing else. I haven't taken it out in the Arena Commander yet. I can't wait to. I'm going to have a look after we finish this video, I think. But because we've got access to some of the limited edition ships, then I'm trying to get a few videos out there so we can all have a good look at them. I say all, mainly me. So let's have a quick look around. So we've had a look at some of these fantastic parts that you know, of paint. And then we look at the thrusters here, the forward-facing thrusters, and the metallic textures on there are just fantastic. You know, you would not want to be stood here when these are firing up. Now, even though it is a racing spacecraft, there's you know, it does have some weapons. So what we've got here is we've got two laser cannons, the M3A laser cannons, class 2. And we've also got 4 times the ASIM-20/C Stalkers. So it's not without some protection. If we get down close underneath, so we can see that you know, the landing gear is very feeble, but it obviously doesn't need to be particularly substantial. Number one, because there's not a lot of weight to carry in the first place, and secondly, if it was more substantial, it would add to the weight of the spacecraft. So everything here is built for light. This is you know, this is a super fast racing spacecraft. So we've got not quite sure what we've got here, but we can see the engines, and it gives you an idea of the girth of them there. Fantastic. And then we look at the detail underneath. We've got these tires, they all look fresh and new. You can see where the landing gear goes up, so the piston pulls those in, and then they fold up into the hull there and tidy away to keep it as aerodynamic as possible. What have we got here? So that looks like it could be, it's got danger in reverse in there, so that's presumably just mirrored here from the other side. Is that a clip to keep it? Oh no, sorry, they're the thrusters. Sorry, the maneuvering thrusters. So we've got 8 scalpel precision maneuvering thrusters. So we can see that they're there, and now we'll presumably see more of those as we move our way around. We've got these like blue LED strips all over the place. They give a nice accent to the styling. But it is a beautiful looking ship. Now, I'll be quite honest, I've not intended in buying one of these. But I am tempted perhaps to go for an upgrade on the Mustang over there, to the Omega, to the Avenger, to the 300, to this I think is possible, and it wouldn't cost an awful lot of dollars. So maybe we'll see one of these as a permanent fixture in the hangar. Now, one thing that I can't just get to see over there, but there is glass tops to the two massive engines there, and you can really see inside and the workings of them. If you do get a chance to have a look at the CGI commercial that they actually brought out for the M50, it's really good. It's done in the style of a Top Gear episode, and it gives a good view of exactly what's going on. So let's climb into the cockpit here. Now, the last video that I did was the Gladiator, and I said that that was perhaps my favourite cockpit so far. Well, that has very quickly been taken over by this. Look at this, this is fantastic. I love the very dark look to it and all these blue displays. Now, there's obviously lots going on here, so we can see perhaps thrust percentages, maybe temperatures, maybe readouts, maybe G meters, all sorts. But when you look forward, you can't really see any of them. And let's face it, if you're flying this as fast as it will possibly go, then you probably haven't got much time to to keep too many eyes on the dials down here. So we've got the thrust to the left there, and then we've got the stick to the right. We've got a nice dark tinted cockpit here with a really fantastic view all the way around, so you can see there. which obviously you need to take all the tight turns and such. Now, I don't know if I really don't know if this will have any utility outside of racing. I'm starting to think possibly it could do, because it is going to be ultra fast, and I don't know, if it doesn't sport any freight unit cargo capacity, but if I could keep something on my person, maybe I need to get some money from one place to another or something like that, and I want to outrun anything that might want to stop me or to interrupt whatever I'm doing, then this might not be a bad shout, So we'll just have one last look around. Fantastic looking ship. I'll just pause in some spots and just make sure you get a good look at it. You can see the branding there. So we've got the Origin, who obviously are the manufacturer. We've got the hammer sticker there for the hammer propulsion for the engines, and Acon for the power plant. Not entirely sure. It just makes me feel a little bit giddy looking at it. Absolutely fantastic, brilliant. Now I'm not sure how many racing spacecraft will actually make it into the final game. If there is some sort of Grand Prix season or something, maybe they all have to be M50s. I don't know, but that'll be certainly very interesting to find out. And yeah, what a spacecraft. So I think that probably takes us as far as we're going to go. I'm certainly not going to pilot it and take a video as yet. I need much more practice before we start doing any videos like that. But I just thought you might like a look around or see what a newbie's impressions are of it. I'm sure there's obviously plenty of videos out there that other people have done. But yeah, it certainly excited me a little bit. Anyway, as always, if you made it this far into the video, thank you very, very much. It certainly means an awful lot to me. Hit the subscribe button if you'd like to see more Star Citizen videos. There will be more coming out over the weeks and months leading up to the final release. I'm thinking of setting up an organisation. I have set up an organisation as a placeholder. I'll put a link in the comments just in case anybody wants to join. I'm not quite sure where it's going to go. I could probably do with a little bit of guidance. So if maybe somebody's not found an organisation yet who would perhaps like to join one that I'm in, and perhaps we'll do a few videos on and such. Probably like it to be a reasonably small organisation where obviously being friendly and nice to each other will be paramount. As far as the actual game's concerned, I think trading, exploration, and making lots of credits to buy lots of nice spacecraft and goodies will be my primary concern, as well as defending ourselves and defending others who perhaps cannot defend themselves. So we'll see how that goes. If we get a few people on board and a few people are interested, then that might be something that we pursue. But I shall leave you for now, and we'll have a look at another ship. I haven't got anything else in the hangar just as yet to show us. So what I thought I might do is leave it a day or two, and then we might have a look at something bigger. I've been itching to get one or more of the constellations in the hangar to have a look around. I've seen some nice videos on YouTube from some of the other fantastic YouTubers, and I'm really kind of excited to get one in and have a look myself. So I think we'll leave it there for now, and if anybody's got any questions or comments, then please leave them below. If I've missed if I made a glaring error or have missed something that perhaps other people might like to know about, then please leave a comment, or if you'd just like to say hello, that'd be very nice indeed too. Feel free to like or dislike accordingly, and we'll see you next time.